So I know on QVC we don't offer a whole lot of crafting ideas, but they're there. They're on QVC.com. We just have to go search for them. And Mary Engelbreit is certainly a name and a designer. We all have purchased something from her, or read a book, or bought a card, because she is an iconic illustrator and artist, known for her nostalgic, known for her heartwarming, beautiful things that she brings us. What you're going to get here is going to be everything that you need. How many of you are looking for a new hobby, or maybe something you can spend some time doing with your grandkids or your niece or your nephew? Because that kind of time, crocheting is really big with so many of the kids today as well. We're sharing our love with them. This, when it is finished, will look like this. All right, that's the size. You could actually put it in a photo frame, a 5x7-inch photo frame. So that's the finished product. It doesn't come that way. You got to do a little work. You're going to get everything that you need. You get the embroidery thread, the needle, the 14-count fabric, wood embroidery hoop, pattern, and instruction as well. And when you're done using the embroidery hoop, then take your herbs from your garden, put them in bundles, and put them around there, because then you have like a little herb hoop that you can, or like a little herb wreath. All right, Lauren, it's McComas. Come on out, Lauren. Lauren is a wonderful life coach, and obviously someone who loves crafting. Love the hair, Lauren.
Thank you, bringing the party.
Really good, I love it.
Talk about Mary Engelbreit.
I love it, love it, love it.
Yes.
All right, so this is on sale. We just introduced it a little earlier this month. Talk to me about this, because this is specifically designed so someone maybe is their first cross stitch.
This is designed for the beginner cross stitcher, though it can be for anyone, and it comes with everything that you need to get started on this amazing hobby. And there is such a resurgence in what we're calling the grandma hobbies, taking us back to simpler times, giving yourself time to just sort of be still and focus on something where your mind can go quiet and your spirit can go quiet, and you can make this beautiful teacup. Mary Engelbreit, her illustrations, you know, harken us back to simpler times. And I just love that this comes with everything you need: the thread, the instructions, the hoop, the fabric, everything, including the needle.
I mean, so you have everything to get started with this. That's one of the nice things. And it's not going to be something that you feel frustrated by, so you don't have to worry. So you are going to get the cloth that you need. You're going to get all of the embroidery threads, even the needle. You're going to get this hoop that, again, as I said, you can reuse if you're a crafter. I'm not really a cross stitcher, but I like to do that herb wreath with a good embroidery hoop as well. And then the instructions are all here.
Everything that you need. And I love that this is something that the whole family can do. We actually have a whole bunch of these to bring on our family vacations, you know, on those rainy days.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Something to sit around and sort of relax and unwind doing this. My teenage daughter gave me permission to share that she struggles with anxiety, as a lot of youth do today.
Yeah, they do.
And this is actually her hobby that calms her and brings her peace and does it. And again, the illustrations just give us the warm fuzzies. That's what I love about Mary Engelbreit's illustrations. Just so beautiful. And do you know she's been making these for 50 years, her artwork.
Her artwork's been around a long time. Generations have fallen in love with her. So tell me about the 3 different packages that I see here.
Well, actually on QVC.com there are 12 different options, but today we're featuring the teacup.
What you're getting is this. So these are just extras that are available, but they don't come with it. So this is what you get here.
This is what you get, the kit for the teacup.
You know, this might be a nice end-of-the-year school gift that you send off to your kids or your grandkids. As you said, maybe you spend a lot of time, it happens in life, sometimes you spend a lot of time either at the dentist or the doctor, and maybe you're not a crocheter or a knitter. Like, I love people when I go somewhere and I see them sitting in crochet. Instead, get you off your phone. Let's get off our phone and do something that we can be proud of and frame.
And that you can focus on, but that's not challenging or hard at all. Everything you need, all the instructions, very simple. You can feel very accomplished at the end with this beautiful artwork, and it's just darling.
I mean, the results are really nice. This would be something really fun that you could give it as a gift if you wanted to give it, you know, as a gift, as a housewarming gift. gift or something like
Yes,
that. You could
yes.
certainly, and you know what? I know you guys are good crafters, so you could even craft something around that simple frame, maybe that had to do with their name or something like that as a
Yes.
housewarming gift.
Absolutely, absolutely. A wonderful skill to teach our children, get them back in those grandmom hobbies.
I love that they call them grandma
I know,
hobbies.
it's actually
right?
incredibly popular,
Yeah,
especially
it
amongst
really
the
is.
teenagers today.
I've seen it, you know, and whether they're in their teens or they're in their 20s or 30s.
Yes.
As I said, you know, growing up, my Grammy crocheted, and she used to crochet, you know, the Afghan.
Yes.
And I have 2 of them downstairs in my basement, and I've always cherished them.
Yes.
Because it brings back memories. And I was
Yes.
just talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about doilies.
Yes.
Like how our Grammys always made doilies as well, and that's
Right.
all coming back.
It really
So if you're
is.
looking for something that is not too hard, that won't frustrate you, that you don't have to run back to the craft store because there's fewer
Right.
and fewer, unfortunately, of them available. You'll be amazed if you've never gone to QVC.com. Go and look at all the different crafts that we have for you.
Yes.
You get the embroidery hoop. You're going to get all of the thread that you need.
Everything
You're going
you
to
need.
get the needle that you need. You're going to get the fabric that you need. The frame doesn't come with it that we, you know, have positioned this in. And I will tell you that it is, again, you can use either a 6 or a 7-inch embroidery hoop if you want to go ahead and display it that way, or you can put it in that 5x7 photo frame on this. Beginner friendly,
Yes.
it's $29.98, so it's not a lot of money.
Yep.
If you want to use your QVC credit card, that would be 5 easy pays, but for $10, get it home and try it. You know, what's the worst that could happen?
Absolutely.
You become a really great crafter, and instead of sitting at the end of the day looking at your phone and getting
Yes.
all worried about that,
Yes.
You're
This
doing
truly
something productive.
calms the spirit, calms the mind, gives you something to focus on and to feel very accomplished about.
with an artist that we've loved for over 50 years.
Yes.
Lauren, will you bring us more?
I would love to.
Come
Thank
back
you.
anytime. That
Thank
would be
you
my
so
pleasure.
much, Pat.
All right, so that's what you're getting, H49579.